For the next 2 days, we're going to be solo exploring some of Australia's most beautiful coastlines with the goal to catch food to survive. We pull up to camp at one of the most beautiful locations and cook our fish straight over the fire, primitive style.
Got this beautiful fish that we caught today. That sun has just set over the horizon. I'll see you guys in the morning.
We spend the night underneath the
stars. A few oysters right here. It's time to make love to this rock and suck this thing straight out. We need to get food to stay tuned.
We jump into some crystal clear blue water to catch food and clean it straight on the beach. And this adventure all begins right now.
For the next 2 days, guys, I'm going to be surviving on this beautiful beach right here with absolutely no food. Pretty much, if I don't catch food, I go hungry. It's just the way it goes. But it is not going to happen, baby. We're going to get straight into this one, guys. Time starts right now. Let's go. Alrighty, we're pulled up, guys. We got the fins right here, and look at this, man. We got a bougie spear gun. I have not used this thing for a few weeks. As you guys would know, I've been using the hand spear, the bow and arrow, and my bare hands to catch food. So it feels weird to have the spear gun down at the beach right now. I think I'm gonna be a little bit rusty because I haven't run it for a little bit, but man, it's gonna be good to take down some big game. So what I'm gonna do right now, guys, is I'm gonna leave this backpack right here. We got a little bit of a swim out the back, guys, probably like 100 meters behind these waves right behind me. And from there, we're gonna hit the artificial reef, man. And there is some incredible marine life and fish out there. And fingers crossed, that is where we can get our food. So let's get straight into it, eh? Let's gear up and get straight out there. I've got my spear gun right here and we got our fins. I'm gonna get straight out there. I'll see you guys in the water. Let's go. We did it, baby! Oh my goodness, man. That was insane out there. Look at this, guys. This is what we call a tailor. These things are absolutely beautiful, guys. These are a very oily fish. So I reckon this is gonna be the ultimate fish. It is gonna be absolutely cooking, man. It's gonna be so good. We had the hammerheads that showed up again. We had turtles. We had bloody eagle rays. We had everything, man. It was absolutely wild out there. I don't know if you guys saw what was happening down there, but I don't know if it was me that was playing up like a barley watch or my gun, because there was a few shots there that I just absolutely missed point blank. We had that big mangrove jack come in. I don't know if you saw it, but I literally lined it up, took the shot, and he just turned the opposite way. I was like, so anyway, we had to settle for this right here. I probably would have rathered the mangrove jack, guys, if I'm being completely honest with you. But we got this Taylor, a beautiful oily fish, and this is gonna be absolutely stunning eating over that fire. Yeah, I reckon we send it right now, guys, and we go butterfly, clean this thing up, and get this thing straight on, because we need to set up for tonight, for the camping setup, because it's gonna be one wild night, guys. We're not gonna be sleeping in the bush. I do have my swag, so it's a bit of a luxury episode if you watch the last few ones. Let's get to it, eh? We swam out the back, shot food, and now we're going to camp, baby. Woo, it is cooking. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's been a little while since I've camped, so I'm absolutely frothing out right now. I've got the swag, I've got the backpack. Man, it feels like I'm carrying so much luggage right now. You guys know me, usually I'm sleeping out bush with absolutely nothing, so it's gonna be good to get a good night's sleep for once. But tomorrow morning, guys, stick around, we got something wild planned. It's gonna be psycho. I wanna make my way down to this sick little beach right here where we can set up and we can camp and cook up this beautiful Taylor that we caught. This is what I live for right now, guys. Look at this. Go through the bushes, down to this sick little beach in nature right now. Do you guys hear that? Exactly. Not one person, only birds, spiders all over me, guaranteed. This is what I live for, man. It's so sick, guys. Woo. Oh yeah, I didn't even tell you guys. Did you guys see that floodie down there? That thing would have been like literally a meter plus. That thing was so freaking big, man. But those ones that size, guys, they're the breeders. You got to leave them because they're the ones that are creating a lot more for us that we can keep catching for future generations. Super important, but I think we've just about reached the beach. We have reached the zone. Oh my goodness. Look how beautiful this place is right now, guys. Plan of attack, I really want to get on to setting up camp for tonight. So I'm going to get this swag set up. We'll get the fish cleaned up, get the fire going, have dinner on sunset, bedding will be set, and we can just enjoy it, man. So let's get straight on to setting up this swag for tonight. We're solo beach camping tonight, guys. But look at this, we got a swag, man. I haven't had one of these for so many episodes. Woo. I'm actually super excited. I feel super bougie right now. Pretty much what a swag is, if you don't know what it is, it's just like, pretty much just like a small tent, except you don't have to deal with all the bloody stupid pegs and all that stuff. I usually just throw it out and, you know, Bob Uncle, she's good to go. This is all it takes. You undo that, you grab it, you roll it out, chuck a few pegs in it, and you're good to go. That is your bed set, and that is the best thing about it. Takes 2 minutes, and it is so comfy to sleep in one of these on the beach, man. It is so good. All right, these swags have like a little bit of a like pole thing. This is pretty much just like holds it up just like that, so you can have some breathable air. So you feed it straight through just like that. And then there's a few little clips. You just clip these on. And look at that, man. We got a little tent. I just need to peg this down right here and we're good to go. Our tent is set up, ready to go for tonight. You want the good news or the bad news? All right, good news, we got a swag to sleep on. We got some type of cushioning. Bad news, my spine is gonna be pretty much an origami tomorrow morning because I forgot a pillow. Sick one, Wade. What is this? We've already got sand in the bed. All right, guys, unpopular opinion, but I actually don't mind sleeping with sand in my bed. I know people think I'm nuts for saying that because I know people lose their mind over it, but I've just grown up in the ocean and just having sand on me, so don't hate on me, but I actually enjoy sleeping with sand in my bed. Go drop a comment right now, guys, if you think I'm an absolute nut job for saying that. We got our bed set up, we got the fish, she's ready, pretty much ready to go for day number 1. What we need to do right now, guys, is go collect some firewood because we need to get this fire cranking. We're losing sunlight. I don't know if you can see, it's super bright. We've got some perfect little twigs right here. Look at that. A little bit sandy, but she'll do the trick. All of this dead stuff. Probably see it right here. That's perfect kindling. We got a big pile of sticks. That's just a lonely one. And then we got a small pile right here. She's going. She's going. Kindling super wet. And you can see she's smoking up. There we go. We do not have enough time to create a smoking rack, guys. You can tell that sun is going down right now. So plan of attack is I just want to get this fire cranking, absolutely going off its head. And I'm just going to put the fish straight on, man, because I do not want to be cooking in the dark. That is the last thing I want to do. I want to be set up, ready to go for tonight by the time it gets dark. So let's get this fire cranking a little bit more and we'll get the fish straight on. It's a very, very oily fish, that Taylor that I got. It should be perfect over the fire. Should retain a lot of moisture. So I'm super interested to see how she goes. Got our beautiful fish right here. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna clear these coals away. I actually don't want too much flame. I just kind of want this coal base. So what I'm doing, so I'll just put these flames to one side and you can see we've got a beautiful coal base right there. You don't need a scale, you don't need to gut it. We're just getting this bad boy straight on. Let's go. What she's gonna do is she's just gonna sit right there. I'll grab the coals and I'll cover her up. And what that's gonna do is just slowly cook her. Should be absolutely beautiful. We'll make sure, we'll give her a flip after about 5-10 minutes on that side. She should be beautiful, baby. Woo. What I do like to do, guys, is just have a little bit of a fire just on one side. It's not on the fish, it's just next to it, because what that does, it will allow us to have fresh coals that we can continue to put on that fish. Woo. This is gonna be so good, man. I'm so hungry right now. Can't believe we've done it. Day one, we've got food. Does it get any better? Look at this. We got the fish on the cook. We've got the swag right here. Beautiful scenery. This is where we're going to be waking up to in the morning, man. See how comfy she is. Woo. It's actually pretty good. Besides there being absolutely no pillow, it's actually really comfy. And look at that for a view. Woo. All right, I think this fish is done on this side, so I'm just going to give her a little bit of a flip over. Oh yeah, she's done. You see that? I just made an absolute mince of that meat. Oh. Look at that meat, man. It's literally just falling apart on that side. Just go for a little bit of explore right now, guys. I would have loved to have made, like, you know, that smoking cooking rack, but we just don't have time. Look at it. It's golden hour right now. So let's just go for a little bit of explore, see what we can find through here. That fish is just slowly cooking away. And you know me, I can't keep still, so let's go. Look, we've got a big ray up here. You see him? Woo, there he goes. Oh, a little flathead, you see him? Little flathead right there. Let's go back to camp, guys, because I think that fish should be just about done. Let's send it back. Let's go. I can't stay away from these things, man. There's bloody soldier crabs everywhere. Look at them. I can't stay away from these things. Now, if you guys watch previous episodes, you'll know I ate a few of those things, man. My throat is only just starting to recover. My voice is coming back because those things, they taste like glass. One of the most disgusting things I've ever eaten, guys. But, oh, a bird's trying to steal my fish, man. Freaking crow. Oh, all right, we scared him. Yes. Freaking bird's trying to steal my feed, man. We worked hard for that. There's no way he's getting any. Oh, yeah, man, she's done. Look at that, it's just been sitting in that coals. You can see the beautiful color on it. Try get this up onto this piece of wood right here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! We did it! Look at this right now, man. We are literally in bush. We got this beautiful fish that we caught today. Let's get these embers off it before they absolutely light me up like a Christmas tree. This is a very oily fish, guys, these Tailor. So I'm very interested to see how they go over the fire. I've never done them straight over the fire, but look at this, man. Look at this meat. Now, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's this dark piece of meat right there on the fish. You don't want to eat that. That is the bloodline, and that is the taste of like that really fishy flavor that no one likes. You don't want to eat that. You want the beautiful white meat that sits underneath it. Oh, this is just falling off the bone, man. Do you see that right there? It is just falling off the bone. All right, honest review, Tailor, let's go. I'm not even just saying this, guys. That could be one of the best fish that I've had over the fire. It's super moist. I don't know if you guys can see right there, but how like wet the meat is. It's so moist, man. Look at that, it's incredible. I think we've cooked it in like the best way possible. It's like got a really nice smoky flavor. And that's, I think, because we covered the whole thing in coals. It kind of just acted as like a reverse vacuum. It just like pushed all that like wood flavor into the fish, and it's so good, man. Alrighty, guys, I've just chucked on this hoodie because it's getting actually quite cold and the sandflies are coming up in full force. So I want to make sure that I at least have a good night's sleep because we've got a massive day tomorrow. Stick around for it, guys. I'm going to smash down the rest of this fish, get a little bit of sleep, and yeah, stick with me through the night. If anything crazy happens, I'll let you guys know. Sun's just setting right now. Update. I'm actually feeling really good after that feed, hey. Feels super full. Golden hour right now. Sunset is insane. Take a look at this sunset right now. It is absolutely wild. We got even the majestic birds flying over as we speak. I don't want to get too deep with you guys right now, but I'm just looking at this sunset and it is so beautiful right now. And I'm just thinking to myself, that sunset, man, is not guaranteed tomorrow. Enjoy every single moment, guys, because you do not know what is going to happen tomorrow, in an hour, the next minute. Anything can happen. So whatever you're doing, enjoy the present moment. That is why I'm sitting here right now. I'm just taking this all in. And I just want to say a massive thanks to all you guys. Whew. That sun has just set over the horizon. It is so beautiful, man. Woo-hoo-hoo. We got the last of the light right now before that sun completely disappears and we go into complete darkness. I'm gonna zip myself up before these sandflies get absolutely crazy. So I'm gonna see you guys throughout the night. If anything crazy happens, please stick with me. I love sleeping in a swag, but I also enjoy your guys' company along the way. And I'll see you tomorrow morning bright and early. We need to get food for day 2. I'm gonna get straight to it. All right, I'll see you guys in the morning. I'm guessing it's probably like 12:01. I'm actually getting a really good sleep right now, guys. I feel super, super rested. Massive day diving just took it out of me. So I'm just gonna rest up. I'm gonna wake up first thing in the morning. So I'll see you guys for first light. Much love. Good morning, guys. Oh, that sun is only just starting to show itself right now. Woo, I actually really miss sleeping in a swag, man. That was so comfy compared to the last few missions that I've done, just sleeping in the bush. Whew. We got a massive day planned for today, guys. It's gonna be absolutely wild. So let's get this swag packed up. We'll grab the dive gear and send it because we need to get food for day 2. It is day 2 right now, legends, and the plan of attack is we're in this deep mangrove system, but we got a little bit of an issue, guys. So the plan was I wanted to swim through here in amongst all these mangroves and, you know, find fish and then, you know, spear them either with the hand spear or with my gun because we need food for day number 2. But I don't know if you guys can tell, but look at this. This water is just like soup, man. It is chocolate milk water. I remember that the ocean is super, super clear right now, but these tides that we're having, they're very small tides. So that clear water, essentially what happens on the high tide is it flows in from the ocean into these deep creek systems and usually becomes very clear. But right now, it is absolutely filthy. So we're gonna have to make a call, guys, on what we're gonna do. We can either try our luck in this filthy water, which I don't think we're gonna have much chance with. Otherwise, we can send it to a spot just around the corner where I know has absolutely crystal clear water and we can jump out, go swimming. There's wild animals there and everything. We got a stingray right here. I don't know if you guys can see him. He's just sunbaking. That is an option, guys. We could take down a stingray and cook one up, but that's just too easy, man. He's literally just sitting there. So I reckon, look at this. There's a few oysters right here. Let's smack a few of these off for brekkie and then we can decide what we want to do for a main meal a little bit later on. Right. They're not massive oysters. Oh, that's a pretty good size one, man. Oh, look at that for an oyster. Right, I'm gonna give her a little bit of a clean up. What we do, grab a little bit of salt water right here and just put it straight on it. Clean up all that excess shell and everything. It's time to make love to this rock and suck this thing straight out. Let's go. Oh, that was actually a beautiful oyster. A little bit salty, a little bit creamy. Whew. All right, let's smash down a few of these. We can have a good little brekkie and then we can send it and we need to find something for a main meal a little bit later on. Man, these oysters are actually really good, eh? Look how many there are. There's endless amounts of them if we want to get oysters. Look at this. Pop it straight off, man. Whew. Second oyster for the morning. Oh, oysters, man. It's getting that sex drive going, getting the testosterone's beaming. All right, let's send it, guys. I'm making the call. We're getting out of this mangrove system. We're chasing the clear water today, and we're gonna get some bloody good fish, okay? No more deep mangrove, gross water, chocolate milk vibe. We're going crystal clear today, baby. Let's go. I've never been so happy right now to have made the decision to come down to the beach. Look at this. It is absolutely pristine out there right now, guys. We're gonna gear up and get straight out to that reef. We got the spear gun. Fingers crossed today, guys, we can take a little bit better shots because you guys know how we were yesterday. Absolutely shocking. So let's gear up and get straight out there, eh? Let's go. Now, I don't know if you guys can see, but the reef is just out there. It is completely flattened out today, guys. It is looking crystal clear. We are so on. We literally went from mangrove system to crystal clear blue water. Let's get straight out there, guys. We got the gun right here. I'm frothing out so hard, man. We need to get food. It's day 2. Let's go, baby. Managed to smack this little silver trevally right here. They're actually a really underrated fish in my opinion. So what we're gonna do is send it back in and we're gonna find a way to cook this up. So at least we got some food. It was one of those days out there, man, where it's just too good to be true. The water was so clear, the sun was out. The clouds have kind of come over a little bit now, but it was just too good to be true out there. There was no big fish around, but it was heaps of fun anyway. And at least we still got some food. So let's get in right now and we'll go for the cook up. We're back down at the beach, man. That was an absolute incredible dive out there. And look what we ended up with, man. This is a beautiful little silver trevally. Now these, I feel, are one of the most underrated fish in the ocean. They are super common around these waters around here. And they have a very firm white flesh, which makes absolute perfect sashimi, ceviche, all that raw stuff. So that is exactly what we're gonna do today. We're gonna whack the fillet straight off this thing and we're gonna have it raw. I'm gonna show you how we clean up this thing. Let's get straight into it. So first of all, guys, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna lift up this side little fin right here. And we're just gonna grab our knife, just make a small cut. We're gonna come all the way down to the belly, not too deep because we do not wanna cut open that belly cavity. I'm gonna give the fish a little bit of a spin, or uni right here. I'm gonna run this knife all the way up to this top shoulder meat here, right where that loin is, right there, you can see. And then I'm just gonna turn my blade and just start making my knife all the way down along, just making a small incision. I'm not coming all the way down on the meat, I'm just making a small little cut right there. And then from here, guys, what you do is you pretty much just lift that up right there and you just peel. You lift and you peel. Running your knife all the way along that backbone, you just wanna feel it. You can come out the back right here. And same thing, you're just gonna lift and peel. Small last cut right here, just over this rib cage. We don't want to break that gut cavity because that's filled with all the nasty stuff that we don't want. And then you are just left with a beautiful white fillet. There's pretty much no blood in that. And it's absolutely beautiful. Pretty well, super clean. Not much meat left on there. We're just gonna take the skin straight off this. So what we do is we just make a little cut. Right here, they got a hard part right near their tail. And from here, I'm just gonna grab my knife, just make a small little cut. And what I'm doing is I'm just pulling that skin towards myself and running that knife on an angle, just slowly taking that meat slowly off that skin. And what we got, guys, is a beautiful white piece of meat right there. You can see that's the skin. It's flailing in the wind. That's when you know you've done a good job. So yeet, straight over my shoulder. And that right there, man, that is some beautiful white meat. You can tell there's pretty much no blood in it, which means it's been looked after, it's been cleaned nicely, and it's gonna be beautiful eating. Now, guys, when you're filleting fish, there's no 100% correct way to do it. Everyone's got their own style. This is, I guess, just the way that I do it. Look at that. That's when you know it's a good fillet, when she's just about see-through. Can Can you see me? What we do is we'll keep this and we'll use it for mud crab bait. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's a red line that runs through the middle of the fish. See, when you're eating raw fish, you do not want to have that. It's going to be a very unpleasant taste. I'm going to grab my knife and I'm just going to cut that piece straight out. You can see right there, it is very red and kind of unpleasant. You don't really want it. We can get rid of it. These trevally, they got very firm flesh, which makes them an absolute incredible raw fish to eat. I'm just gonna slice, just on an angle, a few pieces of this meat just off, just like that. That's exactly what we want, just these little chunks right here. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna line them up. Oh my goodness. This has gotta be one of my favorite ways to eat fish, man. Just straight raw, straight out of the ocean. This thing was literally swimming like an hour ago when we speared it. Is obviously, you gotta have a little bit of soy sauce. We're just gonna put a little bit of soy sauce straight over these pieces. Oh, I just missed the whole fish. Are you kidding me, bro? All right, let's get a little bit more soy sauce actually on the fish this time, instead of just the wood. There we go. And yeah, guys, a lot of people say, mate, you don't put bloody mayonnaise on raw fish. Well, guess what? I bloody do. So, we're gonna put a little bit of mayo on there. Jeez, that thing bloody came out, bloody firing out the gates. A little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of mayonnaise. Let's give her a shot. I haven't eaten since last night, baby. Let's go. They're a super firm flesh fish, which makes them just super pleasant. Like, when you put it in your mouth, it holds its integrity and you chew on it and it just melts away, man. Alrighty, guys, the last piece. Man, we have just smashed down that fish, guys. Please show your support if you like this one. Like and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you on the next adventure. Much love, legends. Shee-hoo!